Manhood Hour. What is a man? What is a man?
It's an adult human male.
Manhood. Hillary or President Trump?
I voted for Hillary Clinton.
Beta. Beta male. A man is a male who turns to man. Alpha male. Live right, be right, and lead the way.
I do rely on my mom.
All right, we got the new intro going.
Yep.
Welcome to episode 6.
Welcome to the Alpha Male Podcast.
The
folks.
Alpha Male Podcast.
We're ready to rock and roll.
Episode 6 of American Super Squad, coming to you live from the Ass Studios. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming. We had the double-decker episode with Jacob Amon.
Yeah, you better be grateful, folks.
Yep. We gave you twice the content, double penetration to your eardrums. But today we're just recording a one and done for this week. We have some topics lined up. We also have a new segment to give to you. You know, the news has been pretty biased lately.
I would
Ramon,
say
don't you agree?
Incredibly biased. if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah, it's a pro-buy news media, and you know that's what I like. But Ramon has felt a little left out as a fully gay man.
No, fully straight, actually. It's okay.
No, I'm
It's
thinking
like the
fully
inverse.
gay.
I
What a
understand.
fucking liar,
No.
dude.
It's like,
Hassan's always on my side.
like multiplying by a negative instead of a positive. Innocent mistake, but clearly you get a very different result.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Ramon has expressed to me that he's always wanted to be Tucker Carlson, so I'm giving his wish. Ramon actually has
You think-
late stage testicular
No,
cancer.
No, I don't. Well, fingers crossed, I don't. I don't
So
think I
this
do.
is his make a wish. We've started a new segment. We're calling it Dudes Rock
Yeah,
News.
the problem is I have such huge nuts. It takes so long to check if I have a lump. Sometimes I just don't have time to check. The surface area is so great. It's like trying to touch the surface of the sun. Like there's no way you could feasibly cover that much ground, folks.
Yeah. So ladies, just keep in mind Ramon has enlarged testicles.
Yep.
So.
And if I do have testicular cancer, I'd like to call in the Make-A-Wish card. So it's gonna be hard to say no to that one, ladies.
You ask for one of those unlimited shopping sprees at Target, but instead of shopping, you just get to fuck all the MILFs.
Well, yeah.
That's his make-a-wish.
Put less eloquently, yes.
I will admit, yes. But anyways, Dudes Rock News. We have a few trending topics from this week. Quite a lot of news going on. First off, we just want to say RIP to Shinzo Abe, former Prime Minister of Japan.
Yeah.
Glorious Nippon land.
Yeah, R.I.P. him. Mario's never gonna be the same.
Yeah, as we all know,
Yeah.
Shinzo Abe is the CEO of Nintendo.
Yeah, yes,
That's how it works.
I think
It's
so.
It's a state-run company.
They've
It's
gotta
a
ha-
nationalized company.
They've got to have some sort of like Nintendo cabinet in the Japanese government, don't they?
Oh, dude, it's like their crown jewels.
The gamer in chief. Yeah,
Reggie is the Secretary of the Interior.
nice.
Yeah.
So that was sad, but we have much sadder news to report coming out of the U.S.
Oh yeah, Biden signs an executive order meant to expand access to abortion, but shocker, pro-choice activists are saying it's not enough.
Oh,
So-
I meant the death of our beloved Polly Walnuts, actually.
Oh,
But I guess that's.
oh
sucks
yeah,
too.
that is actually much sadder.
Yeah.
Tony Sirico, beloved Sopranos actor, has died.
That one hits home.
Yeah, it hits a little bit too hard. Ramon's been crying.
He's my style
deeply.
icon.
all
I
week.
just want to look like Polly. I want to be like.
I thought
Polly.
Kramer was your style icon.
In the
Isn't that why you went to the Comedy Store?
Yeah, there's actually yes, no. There's nothing wrong with the way he was dressed that night, Nat. Okay.
Only his
Yeah,
words.
just the words.
R.I.P. to Tony Sirico. R.I.P. to Paulie Walnuts.
man.
We have a new sound clip in his honor that I want to play real quick.
Fucking quiz!
One of Paulie Walnut's greatest moments.
That's I don't know. You can't act better than that. That's like
Really? Well, I mean, I don't think he acted. They just showed him a picture of a gay man on set and then just had the cameras rolling, and that was his reaction.
That was it, folks. So a legend gone. I mean, he was 79, still gone too soon. He should have lived forever.
Yeah, he should still be alive until
tear
21,
down
22.
the Columbus statues and replace them with Tony Sirico.
Honestly, you say that as a joke, but that would be
I'm
great.
dead serious.
That would be a great compromise.
Yeah, seriously.
You get rid of genocidal, imperialist, colonialist, what have you, and you replace it with a truly great man.
I mean, a true American.
A true American.
Yeah.
A true paisan.
Yeah.
And you keep the Italians happy. Don't have any
Exactly.
anti-Italian discrimination
Very
going
happy
on.
with that one.
But there was a fun fact about the Shinzo Abe assassination that I forgot about that I wanted to go over. We've talked about it a little bit, the Sam Hyde effect, if you will, where whenever a tragedy occurs, it's usually blamed on Sam Hyde or someone.
Blaming the white man, folks.
Someone to that effect. No, Ramon. Ramon's getting on his
The white man
on his
from New England.
his Stormfront shit. There was a similar occurrence that happened with the Shinzo Abe murder that was actually picked up by real news sources in Japan. Everyone's favorite game dev, a beloved man in Japan, was framed for the murder and assassination of Shinzo Abe in the same style that the Sam Hyde mass shootings
Oh
are.
my God.
Hideo
truly
Kojima
Oh my God.
was blamed for
Wait,
the
Is
assassination.
that racist if they think they all look the same?
Jury's out.
Come on.
And people on 4chan spread rumors that the assassination was performed by Hideo Kojima, and news sources in Japan actually ran with it. They didn't vet the sources
He's
at
really
all.
famous. Like
He is really famous.
How would that not get caught up at some layer of the news outlets there? You know what I mean?
Well, it shows how far journalism has fallen down the crapper that, they aren't vetting their sources. Even Japan
Yeah.
isn't doing it. People known for their work ethic
Yeah. Now their news anchors have to commit seppuku for that mistake.
to protect their honor,
Yeah.
of course. So that was a fun fact. Of course, Sam Hyde was also blamed under the moniker of Samzuki Hideka.
Yeah.
They always got to put the cultural spin on it
Yeah.
just to make it more relevant. And the picture they used was exactly what you think it was. Just him squinting his eyes really hard.
I believe it was in a kimono too.
And it possibly was in a
Yeah.
kimono. Or actually, no, it was more of a salary man,
Oh.
business attire.
One of the two.
Typical
Yeah.
Japanese
There we
garb.
go. Yeah. You either dress one way or the other in Japan. Full kimono or full salaryman. There's no in between.
No in between.
It's
or
like the middle.
samurai.
It's like the Middle East. You're either a woman in a burqa or you're a man in the white linen and the picnic blanket on your head. I don't know what they call those.
the Saudi prince drip.
Yeah, the Saudi prince drip. Yeah.
But yeah, in lighter news, the Minions has been taking over the box office. 123 million
go.
opening weekend. And I just have a question for Ramon: is Yeet to blame?
I hope so. And Yeet, honestly, is to blame for everything good in this world. Yeet is such a breath of fresh air in our music, folks. I don't care if you have a negative opinion on Yeet. I don't know what to tell. You're just a bona fide hater because this guy, he is making the best music out there. Period. And he's not even. It's crazy. It's crazy because on one level, it's pretty easy listening music. He's not saying anything that crazy. It's just about all his.
He just wants to open the first lean bar.
Yeah, he wants to open the world's first lean bar. He's talking about his pissy diamonds. He's talking about his walk hard, all that stuff. If you listen to his music, you actually look at his lyrics sometimes. It's pretty fucked up. Hang on, I believe I have a screenshot of some of his lyrics.
He has receipts.
I have receipts, and this is not an insular moment. These are several. But for example, he's got a song. I wish I had the song name pulled up here, but the exact lyrics are. Back on the perks, I don't know when I'll stop. Yerks. I really wish I ain't tried it. Yeah. He's he's
A real wordsmith.
yeah. Well, he's to the point where he's a very conscious addict, which I think is fascinating considering the type of music he makes. It's you're in a hypnotic state. You're just listening to the music. You're vibing to his crazy beats and his flows and everything like that. And this guy's saying I legitimately am addicted to several substances. I wish I didn't try them. I'm sitting here contemplating why the fuck did I even start this? I literally cannot go a day without taking a Percocet because I will get cranky, as he says. Like he says, I need my drugs before I get cranky.
Yeah. It shines a light on the opioid crisis.
Yeah.
Many issues.
And he's the only one, at least that I'm aware of at this point. He will just say opioids. He won't try to make it cool. He won't come up with like.
There's no slang.
Yeah, he doesn't necessarily
use
slang.
clinical terms.
Like he will use slang, but at the same time, also he's like, he has a song where he's like, someone asked me a question on the opiates, I nod. Like he just the idea of him like almost passed out, high off of opioids on the couch. Someone's asking him a question. He can do nothing but just have his eyes closed and just start nodding his head. Like, yeah, yep.
I mean,
anyways, that's my
truly
Yeet
the
corner.
greatest artist of our time.
He's phenomenal, objectively phenomenal. I have not heard a bad Yeet song.
You know who I discovered recently? Sauce Walka. Have you heard
I love
Sauce
Sauce Walka.
Oh my
little
God,
flavor come out of Houston, folks.
He's ending racism. He's sampling boomer tracks and making them fire. Absolute fire. Hot fire.
Sauce Walka is fantastic. He's been on the grind for years too. Like, God, I remember listening to him back in like 2015, I think, and he's got stuff from before then too. So shout out Sauce Walka. Shout out all of H-Town, except for the Astros, cheating assholes.
We'll save that for the NBA corner. Right?
Well, that's baseball, but
oh well, you know, I don't give a fuck about sports. But yeah, just keep a lookout for Minions: The Rise of Gru 2 with a collab from Yeet and Sauce Walka.
Oh my God,
incoming 2024.
Unstoppable.
In other movie news, Thor meets critical reception at the box office. Who could guess? The latest copy paste Marvel movie is not doing good at the box office, but it brings to question
guys, I think we're gonna need a bigger soy face because this one wasn't good either.
the soy wasn't enough to keep the money flowing in, but it brings to question: is Taika Waititi actually the hero that we need but don't deserve?
Yeah, is he attempting to tank Marvel?
Yeah, I mean, if he was, that would be probably the most base thing he could ever do. So
yeah.
Respect to that. But yeah, hopefully the Marvel era is dying down and we can get a reprieve from all the cape shit going on. Speaking of cape shit, The Boys is actually really good. Ramon, I made you watch a few episodes.
Yeah, no, I saw the first whole season. I can't remember if I finished the second season or not. It was a good show. I kind of I think I was watching the second season and I didn't quite finish it, and I saw that they just released a third, so I probably got some catching up to do. Again, folks, I'm still busy, hard at play, hard at work on my
he's
third
working
Sopranos
hard. He's working hard and he's playing hard.
Yeah, I work hard and I play hard. The Sopranos needs to be finished for a third time before I can really dive into any other show I've never seen before.
I have seen it. I've seen up to the end of the third season, and it gets really good. Like, it's only gotten better and better throughout the 3 seasons, so I'd highly recommend it. Great social commentary on corporate virtue signaling and all that shit. Plenty of examples of corporations co-opting wokeism and, twisting it for their own needs. So, highly insightful. Also, a guy fucks an octopus, so, that's nice. Pretty sweet. But yeah, great show. I would recommend checking it out.
I can't tell if that Waititi guy, I can't tell if he's gay. They're saying
I can't tell if Taika Waititi is gay either.
They're saying that he
does a lot of as the Gen Z kids would call it, queer baiting.
He is.
Where he acts like he's gay, but like it's not confirmed.
I love it because his last name is Waititi.
Yeah.
And if he's gay, why does he have titty in his name?
Yeah. Why does he have titty in his name if he's gay? Exactly. Ramon's asking the hard-hitting questions.
Explain that one.
Why do you have titty in your name if you were also a gay man?
Fool. Yeah.
But there's that new HBO show about pirates where he's gay in that. So, but I don't know. That doesn't exactly translate to real life.
I feel like he's kind of skating that Harry Styles line where
he absolutely is.
But to be fair to Harry Styles too, he's a musician and they all come off as kind of gay sometimes. So
yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get that record deal,
Yeah. Yes.
Before we get to our main topic, I really wanted to talk about John Cena. This isn't really newsworthy, but he shouted out our boy Stav the other day. So confirmed to everybody out there, John Cena is a cum boy.
Yeah, friend of the pod, by the way.
Friend of the pod,
We're
John
sponsored
Cena.
by the CCP.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I would take Chinese money.
Of course, yeah.
Of
If it meant I
course.
could meet John Cena, if I could be cool with John Cena, why the fuck would I care?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Get to hang out
Yeah.
with John Cena in Tiananmen Square.
Yeah, country.
Beautiful country. Nothing happened in Tiananmen Square in 1984. Don't look
Yeah.
it up. John Cena is promoting Stav's not podcast, but I guess just whatever shit he's doing. Like he just shouted him out on Instagram out of nowhere.
Just bored.
You know, Stav's agents must have paid him a hefty fee, probably comparable to the fee he was paid by the CCP to do that weird Chinese video where he just speaks Mandarin the whole
They
time.
tried to pay him in blocks of feta cheese.
Yeah.
He said, I mean, this will work as partial payment, but I'm going to need some real money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paid him in that $40,000 worth of chocolate he
In
bought.
defunct Greek currency, whatever the hell that is.
The euro?
No, that's what they use now. Yeah, the defunct
No,
euro.
no. I'm not talking about the euro. I'm talking about the meat pita sandwiches, the euro.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Euro is not
Yeah.
euros. You know, you can
Yeah.
confuse them
Again,
easily. But
Stav and his crew trying to pay people in food.
you know, it's a strategy that's been working so far.
Well, it's because it works when you pay him. Thinks it'll work for anyone else.
Stav is just like, what do you mean you won't take fucking
Yeah.
double deck fucking burgers as payment?
I turned, yeah. The cum boys told me that you know they were going to pay me in equity and butter for the podcast. So
That's all you need,
Yeah.
baby. Equity and some butter.
they call it liquid gold, and you know gold is worth a lot. So
On to our main target for today's
yeah,
episode.
get ready, folks.
A local legend in the online space, quite a juggernaut in the YouTube commentary space. If you don't give a shit, that's fine. That's not why we're here. We're
Yeah.
just here to make fun of them. But our target for today is Ethan Oliver Ralph. Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, we're
of
doing the
Kill
dirty
Stream.
work, a la Mike Rowe, conservative icon.
Yeah, beloved
I'm
conservative
pretty sure I saw
icon.
something. He's part of the Daily Wire family now. Him and
Of course he is.
JP, our boy Jordy P. Jordan
Oh my
Peterson.
God, Jordan Peterson has been so cringe lately.
He's been on one lately too.
He
yeah.
really has. What's the line where he sounds like he's about to cry? It's like,
I don't remember.
come for me now, you woke moralists, and we'll see who cancels who.
We'll see who can. Hold on. We'll see who cancels who.
that was heavy on the Kermit.
Well,
we'll see who cancels who.
We'll see who sucks who.
Fucking quiz!
Fucking got him.
Got his ass. Oh yeah. But anyways, Ethan Ralph is our target for today. Commentary YouTuber and streamer, co-host of the Kill Stream, if you're familiar with that programming. Ironically, he used to do what we're doing right now, which is bully people online.
Yep.
And he used to be respected in that community, but he had a falling from grace. I have
He
research
fell
here.
from grace in the online bullying community.
The higher they are, the harder they fall, is what I
He's also
what I always
fat,
say.
so it fell pretty hard too.
Yeah, he's also a big boy. He hosted a show called Internet Blood Sports back in the early teens, 2011 to 2014, around the time Gamergate was popping off.
Kind of a golden era of the internet.
Really, a golden era. Honestly, cascading to
Yeah.
Trump being elected.
We had,
One of the most politically important times.
yeah, I think so. It was kind of the second golden era because we had well, we were still too little to really enjoy it, but there was the early 2000s To Catch a Predator era of those unmonitored chat rooms and basically no rules.
The
of
Wild
internet.
West.
The Wild West, yeah. And then it kind of was okay, whatever, here's the mid to late 2000s. We got, I don't know, Young Jeezy rapping about his president being black, and that's all cool. But I feel like stuff didn't really pop off again until probably 2012, I'd say. Gangnam Style. I think.
Yeah, Gangnam Style was
Yeah.
a real banger.
Yeah, I think that was the introduction to, the next golden era.
Yeah, but I mentioned his fall from grace. He had a falling from grace, which really started with an event called the Pill Stream, where he got absolutely blasted on one of his streams for the Kill Stream, and was heard shaking around a bottle of indistinct pills, which he said were aspirin. but it was pretty clear that they were not. He
boy.
was off some opioids, most
Yeah,
likely.
maybe, yeah.
Real Yeet style.
Real Yeet style, yeah.
Some other controversies he got into during his golden age. He called out some big name YouTubers. A guy called Mundane Matt, no relation, by the way.
Direct relation, actually.
No relation, actually. There's a thing Ramon isn't aware of. All Matts on planet Earth are actually in conflict with each other. It's like Highlander. There can only be one, so I'm automatically beefing with every other guy.
You're in conflict with all the straight Matts.
No,
Yes.
I'm in conflict with all the Matts, especially the gayer ones.
Especially. I did know...
I'm homophobic, but only to other people with my name.
Yeah, well, he's sort of more of a mutual friend of someone I lived with, this gay guy named Matt, and he was infamous.
No relation.
Well, again, direct relation.
No.
He was infamous.
What a fucking liar, dude.
He was infamous for going to the gym and like copying the workouts of all the girls there with a huge ass. Like he.
Oh yeah,
it
that's a
was
popular
awesome.
thing in the femboy community. It's like ass workouts.
And you could tell too. It wasn't just like it was like a twink desperately trying to get like an extra millimeter of ass. Like it was absurd how caked up he was. Like because he had like St. Jude arms. Like he looked like a child cancer patient, the waist up, and then the bottom was like I'm pretty sure he had to wear women's pants because he was outgrowing what the male form could offer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry to Matt. Matt is fully bricked up right now. I do apologize.
No, I'm not. Let the record show that I'm not. Actually, Ramon has been bricked up this entire time, recounting
even before
the huge ass of this twink he used to quote unquote live with.
No, it's because I popped the Bluey before the pod.
I thought you were anti Blue Chew until they gave us a
I am
sponsorship.
anti Blue Chew. I popped a Viagra. I mean.
Oh yeah.
An off-brand Viagra.
You're going against our pro.
It wasn't
ED.
I popped a pill, not a chewable tablet.
Oh yeah, a pill.
Big difference.
Big difference on that chewable tablet. Yep. Anyways, back to Ethan Ralph. He called out this guy Mundane Matt for going heavy with the DMCA strikes on people that were critical of him online. And then ironically, part of his fall from grace was he was then called out for doing the exact same thing to people who criticized him online because, you know, he could shell it out, but he couldn't quite take it on his end.
Classic internet maneuver.
In personal actions that got him struck down a little bit, he started dating an 18-year-old girl, which, by the way, Ethan Ralph is easily in his 30s to 40s. Let me actually look up how old this motherfucker is.
Check it out. Yeah, he pulled a little Jerry Seinfeld, except Jerry was a little premature with it. He rumor has it he started dating that girl when she was still 17, but he didn't like publicly bring her anywhere, I think, until like some award show where she was like fresh off the 18-year-old Express.
Jesus, he was really cooking that one up.
Just still like the birthday confetti on her shoulders.
He was on grooming before that shit was even
a
thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ethan Ralph is 36. So he was easily in his 30s when he started dating this girl. 18-year-old girl, he knocked her up, got her pregnant, subsequently ditched her. Also, at the same time, while he was dating her, he filmed a sex tape, which he then leaked.
Wait, same woman?
With the 18-year-old girl.
Jesus.
Famously, he shoved his thumb up her ass and then smelt it on camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was graphic. You know, don't look it up unless you want to fucking throw up.
Oh, boy.
Also, you know, he was sued for releasing that because in the state that they were in, they have revenge porn laws. So,
God, what kind of liberal hellscape were they in, man?
Yeah, a liberal hellscape where you can't hold revenge porn against a girl that you had sex with.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened to this being the land of the free, man?
Yeah, let's clip that. Clip that.
No.
Ramon supports revenge porn.
I don't support it. I support liberty and freedom.
He supports the First Amendment.
I support the First Amendment. That's right.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking we need to dox Ramon, get him fired from his job.
No.
So, clip that. Clip that. But anyways, he was sued by the girl's parents not only for revenge porn, but also, you know, abandoning their child, which they were then having to take care of along with their 18-year-old daughter. Pretty baller move there. Ethan seemed to think so as well because once he settled out of court for those lawsuits, he subsequently celebrated on IG Live with his new wife, who he also got pregnant, which Jesus Christ, it's always the guys like who look the weirdest who have like the strongest seed for some reason. Not only did two women let him bust Raw, he got them pregnant like that in a snap.
It's crazy, man. It's just because it's just like, I don't know, like the sperm are probably just as dumb as him, but they're hard headed. Like they won't fucking stop until they get a woman pregnant.
Hardy ass sperm.
Yeah, you got nerd sperm. They're like, I ain't got to calculate the trajectory to the egg. And his are just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck.
It's like Idiocracy.
Yeah, so it's been my biology corner.
Yeah, Ramon's biology corner.
Yeah.
To go with his sociology corner.
Yeah, exactly.
The four corners of Ramon are biology, sociology, the NBA, and Kyrie Irving's penis.
No.
Yes.
Never seen it. Not interested in seeing it.
Oh, I thought you said it was easy to find. How would you know if it was easy to find?
What do you mean it's easy to find? Well,
you said, let's play the clip back.
No, I didn't say
Episode
Kyrie
fucking
Irving's
3.
dick in particular. I said certain NBA players, and I mentioned Jamal Murray.
Oh, so you've seen his cock?
Yes, I have seen his cock because he was in a scandal. Not a huge scandal, but he accidentally posted to his IG Live.
Fucking
No. I was not the only person to see his cock because he accidentally posted a video of him getting head to his IG Live.
And Ramon accidentally saw it.
I didn't. Well, yes, in a way, accidentally.
In a way,
I didn't go out.
I was looking for gay porn, and I happened to stumble across
I'm
it.
plugged into the NBA corner, and the big news that day was the fact that his dick was getting sucked all over the internet. So.
Oh yeah. So Ramon's gay, everybody.
No.
That's the theme here.
Whatever. Just plugged in.
Yeah.
My ears to the streets.
Another demerit on Ethan Ralph's roster is he got caught sharding on stream.
Nice. Pulled a
To
little
which-
Nico Cotto avocado action.
Of course, you gotta. To which his co-host was visibly disgusted, and then Ethan banned him from coming on stream ever again.
Which co-host was this?
Some guy, Reneka, I think. I forget his name. I don't have that in my extensive
Why don't you
research.
give me some neck, Reneka?
Oh yeah. I'm thinking that's a riff. We
Got
got him. So he sharded on stream, then kicked off the guy who was visibly disgusted by him sharding on stream. Normal response.
Gotta have the homies back. Gotta pretend like it's normal.
Yeah, gotta stick with the bros. If I sharded on stream, I would expect Ramon to.
Yeah, and I would.
Codify
Yeah,
that
and
shit.
I'd be perfectly accepting. I understand Matt's ass is so loose that he can't. Can't control himself. So I'm very aware, and I support him in his struggles.
It's actually Ramon's ass that is
Nope.
loose from all the poppers he's been offered.
Yeah, offered, not taken.
Yeah, offered and taken.
Nope.
He sharded on stream. He also went to Portugal for the very honorable reason of harassing another former co-host, Andy Worski,
Nice.
to which it didn't exactly go as planned. He left a video, he posted a video where he said he was going there to fuck hookers and to mess with his ex-co-host while he was married, by the way. He had a pregnant wife at home and went on this trip to Portugal to fuck with his ex-co-host. He got shit-faced in a bar in Portugal and got the shit beaten out of him by 4 Portuguese natives. He got his shit rocked.
Yeah. Wait, the Andy guy, does he live in Portugal or something?
Well, apparently, I don't know why else he would go there.
Yeah,
to
he's
fuck
like a
with them.
fucking like white nationalist who lives in Portugal. He's like,
Well, yeah,
thought he
all
was
the
a-
white nationalists have to fucking move to another country. Just look at Argentina.
well, yeah, that's like
It's a tale as
school.
old as
That's old
time.
school.
I think there's also a white nationalist that lives in Japan, which makes more sense because they're
Yeah.
literally like an ethnocracy over there. Sure, he was friends with Shinzo Abe.
Oh, he's okay. I see. He was talking about moving to Portugal. He's originally Portuguese, which is hilarious. Because I remember he was like, he was in that again sort of golden era, like right before Trump, of like anti-SJW YouTube.
It's so funny how that whole era has like a solid connection to getting Trump into office.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then he was one of the ones who went a little more extreme and he started getting to like, we'll just say bell curves and what
Yeah.
they mean about certain people's intelligence. And-
Yeah.
yeah. So he
Got on his eugenic shit.
yeah, he went a little, not a little far, he went really
a little
far.
too far.
Yeah. Because some of those guys, I mean, yeah, they flirted with it, but they kind of like either just kind of fell off the face of the earth or stopped caring about fucking.
Or pivoted like iDubbbz and
Yeah.
H3H3. They were sort of in that. People forget they were in that anti-SJW
Sort of.
area. They were making that content about like feminists going wild, and then they
Yeah.
pivoted.
But they were better than the other ones though, because they weren't obsessed with it. You know, like
Yeah,
some of
they
those-
weren't too invested.
Some of those guys were like actual like they talked about hating identity politics, but they were just identity politics for fucking
for the right.
for the right for like sexually frustrated 20-year-old men,
Yeah.
which is a huge demographic on the internet. So I
Oh, of
understand
course.
it.
Yeah, that's our target audience.
That's our target audience. So shout out to all our listeners.
Shout out to all the fans of the pod,
Yeah.
by the way. Yeah, he left his pregnant wife at home to bang who was.
Just got to pick up a few Portuguese gumas, you know.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy.
Soprano style.
Yeah, soprano style.
But it obviously didn't work out too well for him because he got beat the fuck up in a Portuguese bar.
I forgot how hot that one Gumad was. The one that Ralph Cifaretto was banging before.
The one he killed?
No. No.
The
one
girl
after
with the
that.
braces?
No. The one after that. She was like Cuban or something like that. Valentina, I think.
Tony's sister?
No.
Janice?
No, not that one either. Not the one who shoved a dildo in his ass. Not that one. It was
Confirmed Ramona's a fan of pegging.
Well, I was a fan of that scene because it was funny.
Yeah, because it was funny. No other
I'm a
reason.
fan. I'm a fan of mafia guys getting pegged on The Sopranos. Yes.
Oh yeah, Ramon confirmed. Let's clip that.
Clip whatever you want. I think the context is very clear, Matt.
We'll make it unclear. I have the power. I have the editing software on deck. I can make reality whatever I want. So Ethan Ralph's downfall sort of culminated in this stream with another commentator called Mr. Medicare. A little background on this guy, also sort of a right-wing anti-SJW type guy, though not super extreme most of the time. He doesn't get into like white nationalist stuff. He's mostly just making fun of people. So respect for that.
Yeah, shut up.
Not getting too hard.
And just for the record, Valentina La Paz was the piece. Was
I'm
the
thinking I could get a piece.
woman I was referring to. Yeah, I was thinking I could get a piece. Yeah, it's crazy. And it was funny, too, because she was like, it was like that same, sorry, I'll keep this brief.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Not a Sopranos pod, but in a way it is.
We can make it one.
It was funny because
Reality can be whatever we want.
she was like, well, I guess she wasn't really his mistress because he was single at the time. And she was like, seeing him the same time that Tony was finding out that Ralph was into like some freaky shit. Like he didn't even like to have like actual sex. He just liked to be like humiliated. And then he'd literally, this Valentina girl was like, yeah, I don't understand. Like he doesn't even want to fuck me. Like he wants me to like pour wax on his balls. And then he goes and jerks himself off in the bathroom. It's like, it's fucking telling Tony Soprano this. And then like it cuts to a scene where they're fucking in like some bed and breakfast or something. It's like Tony tells his family, I gotta go out of town on business. It's just him. His business is spending the weekend with a random woman fucking in a bed and breakfast. Anyways, yeah, shout out to her.
Ramon's hoping to get some residual poon off some
Whatever.
actress from the early 2000s.
Yeah, whatever.
But anyways, this stream with Mr. Medicare, also Mundane Matt was there as well, and they confronted Ralph for his DMCA usage, doing the same old tricks. And by the way, Ralph idolized this guy, Mr. Medicare. A little bit more background. This guy, Mr. Medicare, he also has cancer, so he's a cancer patient. And after being called out, Ralph then goes in on him for having cancer.
Yeah.
He's like
Goes in.
Literally, he's just like, oh, you fucking piece of shit, living at home on a fucking life support because you have cancer,
Jesus
can't go
Christ.
outside. Like, just going to the bottom of the barrel trying to get back at this guy.
It's just like I don't even understand. Like who are you winning over with that argument? Like you're
Nobody.
making like
He's just flailing around.
like part of that public beef. I feel like in any context is like. A, yeah, of course, to make the other person feel bad and to make fun of them. But B is to also to try to get people to be on your side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Ralph was already at such a low point that he was just flailing.
Just didn't give a fuck. Okay.
Didn't give a shit.
Respect then.
Yeah. Respect. So yeah, he was called out by Mundane Matt, which really brings it full circle because before he was calling him out for the DMCA strikes, and then it came back on him doing the same exact shit. Some other shit he did. Clearly, he was more on the right wing. He was piggybacking off the Groyper movement, famous movement led by Nick Fuentes,
Nicky F.
who we talked about on the pod previously.
White Latino brother in arms.
Yeah, Cuban brother in arms.
Jesus Christ.
Who also had a fall from grace with the whole, being gay thing.
Yeah.
He ran a trans porn Discord server, which is not really surprising. We've talked about this before. Ramon really nailed it on the head. Most of these right-wing guys are also pretty freaky behind closed doors.
Oh, they're freaky, all right, yeah.
Yeah, into some real sociology
I would say,
type stuff, but not for academic
a lot
purposes.
of overlap. I like to think that like half of the sociology subreddit is also on like r/the Donald or whatever the fuck the Trump Reddit is nowadays.
I think the Donald was like specifically cited in my research that I was doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one got shut down. But like,
yeah,
whatever the Reddits are for Trump now, it's like r/MAGA. I don't know.
I don't know. I try to avoid Reddit whenever I can.
Yeah, because I feel like there's not that many because like 4chan is just the Reddit, the MAGA Reddit basically.
Yeah. It's pretty segregated between Reddit for the soy men, the bug men, and then 4chan for the incel mass shooters. There's really no platform for normal guys like us.
Yeah, just a couple of guys.
Just a couple of dudes rocking.
Yep.
Maybe Twitter, but even then.
Yeah, well, Twitter is fun, but it's like, I don't know if it's really for anybody because everyone hates each other on there. It's not really a community.
It's more of an open battleground.
Yeah, it's like the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum.
This is the modern Colosseum.
Yeah.
Is calling each other cucks online.
We're just a couple of gladiators. We're at home in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan Ralph also has a track record of doxing, unsurprisingly.
Of course.
The one thing you're not supposed to do.
Such a class act.
Really. He even doxed somebody's grandmother.
Jesus Christ.
Because he didn't like this one other fucking guy. Because, they all have screen names like Anal Vape and shit like that. So it's hard to keep track of all these names. But doxed somebody's grandma, like her full IP address, phone number, all the shit.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure...
He ran a Discord where people would dox his enemies for him.
Yeah.
So he had plausible deniability.
To be fair, though, if he wasn't the one to dox the grandma, some Indian scammer would have.
Oh, yeah. In personal news, my mom got scammed by an Indian scammer this week.
Oh, Jesus Christ, really?
Did I not tell you about that?
No.
Oh, yeah. She fucking came over to my house the other day and was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting $750 from Biden now because I signed up for this thing. And I was like,
oh, no.
Immediately clocked it. I was like, show me what you signed up for.
But Biden is not giving you any more money, folks. He gave you that check to get elected and he dipped.
Yeah, that was my first red flag. I was like, no way you're getting money from Biden. He's not giving money to anybody. Way. So I checked out this page that she signed up on. It was like legit made in MS Paint. It was like freegovernmentmoney.gov or some shit. Some fake
.edu.
Yeah, some fake ass website, and she gave them her full like social security number and address and credit card info on all this shit. So I had to pay like $200 to sign her up for one of those identity protection services or
Virtual
whatever.
Life Alert, basically.
Yeah, literally, yes.
Nice.
They tried to sign us up for Real Life Alert at the same time. Like the call sales department has a fucking lock on the elderly community.
They really do. They're in a chokehold.
It really enlightened me as to how fucked old people are in this country. Like nobody gives a fuck. They're all just trying to bleed them dry. So,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. Anyways. Ethan Ralph, known for doxing people as well. Just a general like piece of shit human being. Solid dude in our book, I would say.
Who, Ethan?
Yeah.
I mean, solid in terms of giving us enough content for like 5 episodes.
Oh yeah, we could easily go on for several episodes on this guy. I'm sure there's more news that I can dredge up because I only did like 20-30 minutes of research and this is what I got. So plenty of stuff to
This
talk
is what
about.
real journalism looks like, folks.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we did our due diligence. Like, yes, I don't know half of the backstory of half of the people I talked about,
Yeah.
but I also didn't think Hideo Kojima killed Shinzo Abe.
I mean, yeah,
so,
come on, folks.
already, the New York Times, if you want to hire me, I'm ready to go. And
Yep.
Fox News, if you want to make Ramon the new Tucker Carlson, that would really
I've
make his day.
got an ethnic name, so
Yeah, I mean, get some of those Latino points back
Yeah,
for all the
exactly.
hours talking about the wall.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking that's where we're gonna leave the episode for this week. Give you a slightly shorter ep. We gave you that double dose last week, so
Yeah, I feel like we were this episode was jam packed with quality.
quality content,
Yeah.
nothing less. We're not going to show the Patreon this week. Instead, for all of you guys watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Share our shit.
Yep.
Send it to your grandmother
Yeah.
to make her aware of doxing efforts.
Yeah. Tell her that the Nigerian prince is not going to be sending her money. He's likely looking for a green card.
Yeah, we're all about educational content here. So share it with your grandma, your friends, your enemies. There, if you're listening on Spotify, follow the show.
Yeah.
And if you're financially well off, if you have
Or not, if you're just bad with money too.
Yeah, if you're just bad with money,
If
also.
you're gonna, if you can't pay rent this month, but you're still going to spend it at the mall and on some fucking drugs, why not pitch in a few dollars to us,
Yeah, we'll spend it on drugs for you.
Yeah. I
Pitch
need
into
my
the Patreon
drugs.
if you
I
want.
need my love. Sorry, that's Yeet.
Yeah, that's a little yeet action.
Official friend of the pod, sponsor of the pod.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But anyways, that's where we're going to leave off this week. Stay tuned for the next episode, Ask Men, Women, and MBs.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.